I just been watching a thing, and this one is called "I Challenge Megan Kelly" and this Anna Kasparian, or however you say your name. I challenge you to stop dodging the hard debaters. I challenge you to call into Undead Chronic and Hammerhand and see how you go with your smart ass mouths, because that's what yous are. And you think you're Christians. You're not Christians. Go read Genesis 3:16 and tell me what it says. Hang on, I'll get it for you. Anna Kasparian and Megan Kelly think you're Christians. Well, I'm going to read you the gospel because I know the gospel, because that's my job. Because people like you who keep quoting the Bible and you miss Genesis that tells you your roles, because we went against God. So if you want to play your game of saying you believe in God while you go against his commandments, what are you going to do? Oh, it's metaphorical. It's in the content. All that nonsense when it's not. What God says is what God says, and that's his rules. Either you follow his rules or you're not a follower. I do not play stupid games that you want to play, because if you don't follow God, you don't follow God. There is no excuses. Here we go. Genesis 3:16 for Megan Kelly and Anna Kasparian. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow, and thy conception in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. And the desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over her. That is a commandment from God in Genesis when we disobeyed the commandments. Stop telling me you're Christian when you break his rules. Because you bribed Adam after you were bribed from the serpent, right? When Eve was bribed by the serpent and then she bribed Adam, what did God say to them? Since the woman got bribed from the serpent and didn't listen to the man, and then the man listened to the woman when he was meant to listen to God, he put these burdens on him for disobeying him. Now, either you believe in God or you don't. I didn't write the book. I'm just telling you what it says. Now, either you follow the book or you don't. Don't come out going, I'm a boss babe and all that. Fine, you do that. But that is against his will, his commandments. Okay, fine, I'm Australian, you're American. You play your American game, because I know you like to think you're the know-alls. I love Americans. But the ones I hate is when you think that no one else knows. Because you know what? The Bible didn't come from America. It came from the Middle East. Because that's where it originates from. Okay, so are we going to play fair games? We're going to be truthful. We're going to be honest. Like, my country sucks. Like, my country's going to hell in a handbasket. We're following Britain. It's falling to pieces. But it's all because of this nonsense. Boss babe. And it's just like, that's not God's will. God was about God, Christ, man, woman, child. He made that distinction because he wanted order. He didn't want chaos. Order out of chaos. That's God. You know, I love you Americans. I love the proper Americans. That's why I love like Undead Chronic and Hammerhead, because they sound like the real Americans. The rest is, I don't know what you're doing. Like, these guys are passionate Americans who love Christ, and they know what the book says. The book wants men to be strong protectors of the family. Are you women supporting that by doing what you're doing? No, you're not. You're not supporting the men. So it's I was trying to figure out because this is the first time I speak freely. If I say things that offend you, oh well, it means I'm hitting buttons that I'm meant to. I learned that from Christian Prince, another great American person. Well, he's not. He was born in the Middle East, but he's a great American. Another thing is saying if I'm speaking and you're getting offended, well, obviously I'm telling the truth. I mean, I'm very passionate. I'm very angry because of my upbringing, and every day you're getting told because I'm a male and I'm white that I'm a piece of garbage. So it wouldn't matter what I said to anybody. I'd still be white. I'd still be male. I'd be a piece of garbage whether you liked it or not. And that's how you're treating men. And you're treating not just men, like all men are getting treated like garbage, but the main ones getting treated like the biggest pieces of garbage is white men. Like we get up in the morning and we're just straight away evil. We're pointed at as evil people. And it's like, okay, don't ask us to fight for you then. Don't ask us to protect you. Don't ask us for anything if you're going to tell us we're trash. And all we hear from is, oh, you're being weak in that. And I'm like, hang on a second. What life have you left for the generation? It's the same crap coming out of their mouths. Oh, these people are lazy. They don't work hard. And I sit there and go, hang on a second. You've just basically dodged numbers, mathematics. You get taught that at school, mathematics. Yeah, well, I've been saying this all along, from the industrial boom to now, the quality of living and the price of the quality of living has increased so much, it's ridiculous. And you're saying we're not working hard. We're working and getting nothing. So quit, you know, the children are going to have the worst life because of this stupidity. Why would anybody want to work hard for nothing? Don't say they're working. No, they're not. They're working for nothing. They're working for peanuts. We've already known what they've said. They said you will work, have nothing, and be happy. That's not them saying what we're gonna be. That's them telling us that this is how it's gonna be, or else. Because you're stuffed up. How can it be cheaper by after gross wage, like your grossing of the yearly wage, how can it be way cheaper to live and make money back in the industrial boom than it is now? That makes 0 sense. It means you're stuffed up. It means you have become too greedy. God did not say you could not be rich, but he did say you could. He said not to be greedy. And the implications of what has happened is because of greed. It's not because of, oh, I'm making money, I'm doing the right thing. No, it's greed. Greed has made you make it so the costing of living between rich and poor has just elevated to a ridiculous amount. God also doesn't want poor people to do nothing. But we are poor and we're doing things and it's not doing anything. It's because of the cost of living between the rich and the poor has increased to a ridiculous space. It shouldn't be this way, but it is. But yeah.